My child, my experiment is making a measuring wheel.
Observation and collecting data.
She can hear you.
What is science? It's about observation
We hear
and
you.
measurement. Measuring. Observation and measurement. Collecting data. And we use an instrument to collect those measurements and data, right? Sasha, no. So, okay. So Sasha made a measuring wheel, and tell us about the materials that we use to make a measuring wheel.
Paper plate.
Yes, Sasha.
Okay. We use a paper plate, ruler,
Show it.
paper fastener,
No, show it. We use paper plate. Actually, sort of cardboard.
Ruler, paper fastener,
And you see on this side.
paper
Can we
fastener,
touch that?
paper fastener,
And say
tape.
the ruler has a hole in it. That's how we manage.
pen,
But how? Do you remember how we started?
tape.
We had to find a center, right? So we measured the widest part of the wheel, the line, and the cross point would be a center of the plate, right? We made a hole, punched a hole, aligned the ruler with that punched hole, and inserted what? See, inserted what?
Paper fastener.
Yes, and then what? So we tested it, and it could move, but we didn't have any marking, so how can we measure it if we don't have measuring units, right? So what did we do? We put the mark, we made it very visible, so we can see it, we can keep track of it. And then what? We marked measuring units. See, this is one unit, measuring unit. And it's called an inch. You are familiar with that, right? Like on the ruler. And in order to do that on the plate, on the circle, we use what? Measuring tape. Measuring tape. And we marked 1 inch, marking all around the paper plate. And we decided to do centimeters and not a measuring mark. Okay, so you show where the inches and centimeters are. Show the side with the inches. And now centimeters, the side with the centimeters. Turn over, show. We put another big mark on the side where we measure centimeters. You can see it's much smaller, shorter measuring unit. And now we got to the most interesting part, right, Sasha?
20.
Was it your favorite part? Yeah, what did you do? Look, middle. So the beginning was making a measuring wheel, and the middle part was, what was it? Now you tell us.
I was measuring my dad, my brother, and my dog Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie was laying down on his bench, right? All stretched out. So we decided to measure Charlie from tail to his
nose.
Yeah, he was really stretched.
Okay.
And how did you do that? Show us. How did you do that? So we marked to the invisible line where his tail ended, and we measured actually in inches. We put the mark right where his tail ended. Let's say it's at the end of the table. And we start rolling in a straight line. Sasha, you show me. Help me. How did you do that? You actually did that measuring. Okay, let's start again. So that's his tail, and that's his nose. Okay? Let's measure that. Stop. You see? It's one full circle, and you sort of remember that line, and you start counting from that line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So it means one full circle. And then we looked at our markings. How long is our circle?
26.
26 and a half. Let's say 26 and a half. And plus 14 inches. Can you help us? 26 by 14
inches.
Uh-huh. Look how long Charlie was.
40.
40. And Charlie actually was very close.
37.
37 inches. So, and then Anna asked her brother and her dad to lay down on the floor and stretch. And be really, really straight on the floor. Lay down, very straight. I mean, she made a picture how they were stretched on the floor. Right next to each other. So you can see the difference, right? You can estimate who's shorter.
The dog.